Hey guys, so I am a little over a month post-op, probably actually about a month and a week post-op, and I wanted to go over a few things that I've experienced with changes that I've had to make. Some questions that I had, first of all, was why am I not allowed to drink after I eat my meals? And I've learned that pretty easily as to why. The first reason is because when you eat, you have to chew the food up really well. If you don't, then you actually feel the food get stuck. And when it gets stuck, it's not that big of a deal. It'll eventually go away, but you will feel the food get stuck. So you need to chew the food really well before you swallow it. But if you drink within 30 minutes, my doctor says to not drink within 30 minutes to an hour after I eat. But if you drink, then you'll just push whatever foods you had straight on down. It doesn't keep you full. Like, you'll definitely feel that you get hungry faster. So that, to me, I thought was just a silly rule, but it's actually a very important rule to not drink 30 minutes to an hour after you eat. The other thing is, people talk about dumping, and whenever you eat sugary foods or high foods with lots of carbs in them, people say that they dump where they will vomit. I haven't had that experience, but I rarely ever vomited. Like, I could probably think back to the amount of times that I vomited and counted on one hand. So to me, it makes me sick, and it makes my stomach, I can feel my stomach churning, and I don't vomit, but it does come out the other end, I'll tell you that. And along with that is, before I had surgery, I would drink a glass of milk in the morning for breakfast or with my breakfast. And then I would drink milk on occasion. It wasn't a problem. Now I think I might be lactose intolerant, because anytime I drink milk, like skim milk, I've had some of that. There's this diet ice cream, I forget what they call it, Halo Top or something. I had a quarter of a serving of the Halo Top ice cream, or I say a quarter of a serving, I had one serving of the Halo Top ice cream, which is a quarter of a pint. A pint is the small little container. Anyways, I've had that a couple times, and it's gone straight through. Like, it's like within hours, it's already worked its way back out of my system. So I didn't ever have that problem before, so that's something else that I've learned. Another thing is my stomach now, after I eat, or while I'm eating, makes some really loud growling noises. I don't know that it's my stomach, it's probably my intestines, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely very interesting to listen to. My nieces think it's funny, I think it's funny, but you can hear my stomach growling quite a bit right after I eat. Another thing that I was told was that I was never going to be able to drink out of a straw again. That drinking out of a straw would cause air to get in my stomach and cause me to be gassy and uncomfortable. I haven't had that problem. I drank out of a straw by accident, and when I realized that I was doing it, I didn't see any problems. I went ahead and talked to my doctor about it, and it was more of a out of comfort type thing rather than it be a medical necessity. They say that drinking out of a straw causes you to get air in your stomach, which can cause you to get sick. I haven't had that. And then another thing was some of the head games with the food. Like, I'll fix a plate of food thinking, okay, this is a small portion, but it's not small enough. I want to eat that plate. Like, I was raised to clean your plate. Like, that's what we did. When we got food, we would make sure to clean our plate. And I can't do that anymore. I have to learn to make my portions so much smaller even than I think that I need to make them. I can feel when I'm getting full, and if I get too full, I definitely feel it backing up into my stomach. I can feel it up in here, and it almost feels like heart pain, but it's not. I mean, it's not. It's nothing major. And something else that I forgot to mention about this, the drinking after you eat your food. After you eat your food, if you eat something that's a little bit harder, say maybe you eat quite a bit of protein, like chicken, or I recently started eating chicken this last week, and I tried to take a drink because I ate something that was spicy. And when I did, it made me feel so uncomfortable. Like, because if you can picture it in your mind, you've got this chicken, and I probably didn't chew it well enough, which is part of the problem. I've got this chicken in my stomach, and then now I've drank water, so it's just backed up. So I feel the water like sitting right here, and it's not going through, and it makes me want to try to move around to get it to go through so that it's more comfortable. So those are some of the important things that I've noticed. Do I regret anything? So far, no. All these changes are just changes that I'll need to get used to. I made the choice to get this surgery, so my choice was to move forward with that. So my choice is to accept these changes that I'm going to have to make, and it's not that big of a deal, really. I mean, you do what you have to do, and it seems to be working for me. I'm down 60 pounds since I've started this journey, so a little over 60 pounds. I've had a really hard time with motivating myself to go to the gym. I used a lot of excuses, like the gym wasn't open late enough, that I didn't have anybody to go to or go with, just lots of excuses. And so since I recently got cleared to go to the gym, I've decided to get a gym membership that was closer to my house, which is a big factor. And then I've decided to get a gym that was 24/7. So if for some reason I'm awake at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm bored, I can go to the gym, and it's 10 minutes away. And I decided to sign up for the Planet Fitness just because I like they have a ton of equipment. They have the whole 360 body workout thing. Yes, you can use that to get muscle, but I use it for cardio, believe it or not. Like, I just put the weights to really low, and it's just the repetitions. And the repetitions will help you get your cardio up, and they make me sweat, and they get me going. And that's a 30-minute workout, and before you know it, you're done. And so that's been really hard for me to get around, is that going to the gym. I'm at a hotel now because I'm going on vacation with some friends, and going to the gym here has been, I've never gone to the gym at a hotel, really. So getting used to going to the gym is definitely something that you're going to have to wrap your head around. But I'm enjoying it. I definitely feel a lot better after I work out. So that's all I had for now. If I come up with some other things to discuss, I will be back. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.